Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another inspiring episode of the podcast. I'm Jack, and today I want to share something that completely transformed my life. Many people ask me, Jack, what's the secret behind your productivity? How do you stay motivated? How do you keep moving forward when life gets difficult? And honestly, the answer isn't a secret. It's my daily routine, the habits I repeat every single day. Because success is not built in one day. Success is built daily. Every morning when I wake up, I remind myself of something important. The life I dream about is created by the actions I take today. Most people spend their lives waiting for the perfect opportunity, but successful people create opportunities through consistency. And that's exactly what my daily routine is all about. 5 a.m., the beginning of a new day. My alarm rings at exactly 5 a.m. Now, let me be honest. There are days when I don't feel like getting out of bed. There are days when my bed feels more comfortable than my goals. But I've learned an important lesson. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. The moment I wake up, I don't touch my phone. I don't open social media. I don't scroll through notifications. Because the first few minutes of your morning can determine the direction of your entire day. Instead, I sit quietly. I take a deep breath. I appreciate being alive. I appreciate another chance to grow, another chance to improve, another chance to become a better version of myself. 5:15 a.m. Hydration and mindset. The first thing I do is drink a large glass of water. After hours of sleep, your body needs hydration. But I don't stop there. I spend 10 minutes focusing on my mindset. I ask myself 3 questions. What am I grateful for? What do I want to achieve today? Who do I want to become? These questions keep me focused. Because when you start your day with gratitude and purpose, your entire mindset changes. Most people start their mornings reacting to the world. I prefer starting my mornings preparing for the world. 5:30 a.m. Exercise. At 5:30 a.m., it's time to move. Exercise is not just about muscles, it's about mental strength. It's about discipline. It's about proving to yourself that you can do hard things. While many people are sleeping, I'm investing in my future. Every push-up, every squat, every step, every drop of sweat, it's all building a stronger version of me. The workout usually lasts around 45 minutes. And every time I finish, I feel energized, confident, focused, ready to attack the day. Because when you win the morning, you often win the day. 6:30 a.m. Reading and learning. One habit changed my life more than almost anything else. Reading. Books contain decades of wisdom. Imagine learning from the greatest minds in history. Imagine discovering lessons that took others years to learn. That's the power of reading. Every morning, I spend at least 30 minutes reading. Topics like success psychology, communication, leadership, personal development, business knowledge is one of the few investments that always pays dividends. The more you learn, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more opportunities you create. 7 a.m. Planning the day. Most people start working without a plan. That's like driving without knowing your destination. Every morning, I write down my goals. Not 50 goals, not 20 goals, just the most important tasks. Because clarity creates focus, and focus creates results. I always ask myself, what are the 3 most important things I must accomplish today? Once those tasks are identified, everything becomes simpler. No confusion, no guessing, just action.
8 a.m. Deep work. This is where real progress happens. Deep work. No distractions, no unnecessary notifications, no social media, no excuses. Just focused effort. In today's world, focus has become a superpower. Most people are constantly distracted, but success belongs to those who can concentrate, for hours at a time, without interruption. While others are scrolling, I'm building. While others are complaining, I'm improving. While others are waiting, I'm working. And that's why focus matters. The power of consistency. Here's something I've learned. Success doesn't care about your excuses. Success responds to your actions. You don't become successful because of what you do once. You become successful because of what you do repeatedly. A single workout won't change your body. A single book won't change your life. A single productive day won't create success. But repeated over months and years, everything changes. That's the magic of consistency. Most people underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years because they focus on immediate results. I focus on long-term growth. Every day, every week, every month, every year. Tiny improvements create extraordinary outcomes. Overcoming laziness. Let's talk about laziness, because everyone experiences it, even me. The difference is simple. I don't negotiate with laziness. When it's time to work, I work. When it's time to exercise, I exercise. When it's time to learn, I learn. Feelings are temporary. Goals are important. If you only work when you feel motivated, you'll never reach your full potential. Because motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. And discipline changes lives. A message to every listener. If you're listening right now and you feel stuck, listen carefully. You don't need a perfect life. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need extraordinary talent. You simply need consistency. Start small. Wake up a little earlier. Read a few pages. Exercise for 20 minutes. Learn one new thing. Improve one habit. And repeat. Again, and again, and again. One day you'll look back and realize something incredible. The person you dreamed of becoming has become reality. This is Jack. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, focus creates progress. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates success. And success starts with the decisions you make today. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing in yourself. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and have an amazing day. Welcome back, everyone. In the first part, I shared how my morning begins and why discipline is the foundation of success. Now let's continue the journey. Because a successful life isn't built only in the morning. It's built through the choices we make throughout the day. 12 p.m. Staying focused when energy drops. Around noon, many people begin losing focus. The excitement of the morning disappears. Energy starts dropping. Distractions become stronger. This is where most people stop performing at their best. But I've learned something important. The most successful people don't stop when they feel tired. They continue because they understand their purpose. Whenever my energy drops, I remind myself why I started. I think about my dreams, my goals, my future, the people I want to help, the life I want to create. And suddenly, my excuses become smaller. My purpose becomes bigger. Healthy eating. One thing people often ignore is nutrition. Your body is like a machine. If you put poor fuel into a car, you cannot expect peak performance. The same is true for your body. I try to eat healthy foods that give me energy. Because success requires energy. Dreams require energy. Hard work requires energy. Many people want extraordinary results while treating their body carelessly. That's impossible. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Social media control. Let's talk about one of the biggest challenges in modern life, social media. Now don't get me wrong, social media can be useful. It can educate, it can inspire, it can connect people. But it can also destroy focus. Many people spend hours watching other people live their lives, instead of building their own. That's why I set limits. I use social media as a tool. I don't let it use me. Because every minute matters. Every hour matters. Every day matters. Time is the most valuable asset we have. And once it's gone, we can never get it back. The power of small wins. One lesson completely changed my mindset. Never underestimate small victories. Many people think success only comes from massive achievements. That's not true. Success begins with small wins. Waking up on time, finishing a workout, reading 10 pages, completing a task, keeping a promise to yourself. These small victories create confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates success, and success changes lives. When life gets hard. Life isn't always easy. Sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes people disappoint you. Sometimes you fail. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you feel like giving up. I've experienced all of those moments. But every difficult moment taught me something valuable. Challenges are not sent to destroy us. Challenges are sent to strengthen us. Every storm develops stronger roots. Every obstacle develops stronger character. Every setback prepares us for a comeback. That's why I never ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, I ask, what is this teaching me?
Welcome to the final part of today's podcast. This may be the most important section, because now we're talking about the habits that separate average people from extraordinary people. Evening reflection. At the end of every day, I spend a few minutes reflecting. I ask myself, did I move closer to my goals today? Did I waste time? Did I learn something new? Did I become a better person? These questions keep me accountable, because improvement starts with awareness. You cannot improve what you refuse to measure. The lesson of consistency. People often ask me, Jack, what's the biggest secret to success? My answer is always the same. Consistency. Not talent, not luck, not intelligence. Consistency. Talent without discipline eventually loses, but discipline with consistency eventually wins. Every successful athlete, every successful entrepreneur, every successful creator, every successful leader, they all have one thing in common. They keep showing up, again and again and again. Even when nobody is watching, even when nobody believes in them, even when results are invisible, they continue because they trust the process. Your future starts today. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now. Imagine reading every day. Imagine exercising every day. Imagine learning every day. Imagine improving every day. Your life would be completely different. The problem is that most people wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Next month becomes next year. And suddenly years are gone. Don't wait. Start today. Start now. Start with one habit, one action, one decision. Because small actions create massive transformations. Final message. Before ending today's episode, I want to leave you with one final thought. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the most talented. You simply need to keep going. When you're tired, keep going. When you're discouraged, keep going. When nobody supports you, keep going. When progress feels slow, keep going. Because every step matters. Every effort matters. Every day matters. And one day you'll wake up and realize that all those small daily actions created a life you once only dreamed about. This is Jack. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, wake up with purpose, work with focus, learn with curiosity, live with gratitude, and never stop improving. Because your future is built by what you do today, not tomorrow, not someday, today. Thank you for listening. Stay disciplined, stay focused, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.